Hello everyone, Sulting, and welcome back to another Bleach Bracelets video. So today, got a new 1000-year Blood War summon selection, which includes Yachiru, Nemu, and Nanao. So without further ado, let's check them out. Starting things off with Nemu. So all of Nemu's attacks can inflict Laceration Plus, allowing her to stop your enemies in their tracks while unleashing attacks against them. Since Laceration Plus is a plus-type status ailment, it can be inflicted on enemies already afflicted with another status ailment, pushing their disadvantage further and allowing Nemu to exploit that weakness. With Steels and Soul Trade boosting them, Nemu's Strong Axe can deal an impressive 70% extra Strong Axe damage. Thanks to Soul Reaper Resonance, Strong Axe damage plus 10%, she can boost the damage her Strong Axe even further when she has Soul Reaper allies. Nemu can also make use of massive spiritual pressure boost on self to grant herself a 50% boost to spiritual pressure for 10 seconds, allowing her to deal devastating damage with Strong Axe and special moves during this time. On top of the Soul Trade Strong Axe damage plus 30%, she can share the EX Steals, EX Strong Axe Research Time on 12%, and EX Devastation plus 30% if she is used in the first link slot. This makes her highly effective as a character link for Strong Axe focused characters. Nemu has a Hollow Killer plus a resistance to even Poison plus thanks to a Poison resistance of 200%, Friends plus 3 in guild quests, and other skills that make her immensely valuable in guild quests, especially those with Hollow Killer and increased melee damage rules. Nemu is a speed character with 1250 stamina, 653 attack, 358 defense, 392 focus, and 938 SP. Her killer is Hollow Killer Plus. Her EX move plus and or around oneself and increases spiritual pressure boost by 50% for 10 seconds. Her Soul Trade is Strong Axe damage plus 30%, and her innate steals are Sprint plus 1, Havoc plus 20%, and Marauder. Her EX steals are EX Strong Axe Research Time minus 12% and EX Devastation plus 30%. Her Athena build steals are Berserk plus 40%, Debilitator plus 2 seconds, Weaken Defense, Poison Duration minus 200%, Healer Effect plus 30%, which is increased up to 50% in guild quests, Frenzy plus 2 and Frenzy plus 3 in guild quests, Devastation plus 80%, increased status element chance against hollows, Voice Break except break battles, status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80%, melee damage plus 10%, which is increased up to 30% in guild quests, and Soul Reaper Resonance, Strong Axe damage plus 10%. Okay, Nemu's looking pretty good, honestly. Up next, we've got Nanao. With a new Aura SP plus 30%, Nanao can boost the spiritual pressure of all of your allies by 30% simply by being included in the team. Nanao's powerful gauge effects, Flurry plus 1 and normal attack damage plus 100% are activated through normal attacks. When combined with your steals, this becomes Flurry plus 3 and normal attack damage plus 160%, allowing her to deal explosive normal attack damage when her gauge is activated. Furthermore, your gauge can be activated quickly thanks to start gauge boost except in brave battles and gauge rampage. Nanao can inflict Lacerate Plus with all of your attacks apart from your first and third Strong Axe, allowing her to prevent your enemies from using their Strong Axe while dealing continuous damage. As a plus type status element, Lacerate Plus can be stacked with other status elements, maximizing the impact of status effects. Your first Strong Axe has a newly introduced minor heal. While this technique heals less stamina than regular healing, it also has a reduced cooldown time, meaning it can be used more frequently. And now third Strong Axe has a barrier boost, which provides 2 more barriers than a regular barrier technique. This means she can protect herself with 5 barriers and her teammates with 3. This makes her immensely valuable as a support character. Thanks to Team Party's Soul Reaper damage to status element affected enemies plus 30% and EX Team Party normal attack damage plus 20%, You can boost the damage output of your allies as well as yourself. As well as your soul rate, damage inflicted at full stamina plus 40%. You can also share the EX Team Party normal attack damage plus 20% if she is used in the first link slot. This makes her highly effective as a character link for normal attack focused characters. Nanao has Soul Reaper Killer Plus and Paralysis resistance 200%, which allows her to nullify even Paralysis Plus stage hazards, and in exchange shines as a non-controlled character in guild quests with Soul Reaper Killer and increased range damage rules. Now Nanao is a power unit with 1274 stamina, 849 attack, 408 defense, 392 focus, and 669 SP. Her killer is Soul Reaper Killer Plus. Her soul traits normal attack damage inflicted at full stamina plus 40%. Her gauge effects are Flare plus 1 and Bruiser plus 100%. Her innate skills are Sprint plus 1, Sharpshooter and Long Reach plus 20%. She's got the SP plus 30% aura. That's pretty nice, dude. That's actually pretty nice. Her EX Steel is EX Team Party normal attack damage plus 20%, and her attainable steals are Bruiser plus 6%, Team Party Soul Reaper damage to status element affected enemies plus 30%, Healer Strong recharge time minus 12%, Gauge effect heal 30%, Gauge rampage, Flurry plus 2, Poise, Medic, Paralysis duration minus 200%, Team Party special move damage plus 20%, and start gauge plus 70% except in brave battles. Pretty nice. And last but not least, got Yachiru, who can inflict slow plus with all of your attacks apart from your second and third attacks, allowing her to slow down her enemy's movement and normal attacks while sealing away their strong axe, special moves, and flash type. As a plus type status element, Slow Plus can be stacked with other status elements, maximizing their impact. The boost technique on Yachiru's second Shonak is amplified further by the booster and enhancer skills, increasing her team's damage output and defense. This Shonak also activates a healing technique, helping to ensure that she survives for longer. Her third Shonak has a major boost with a higher effect and longer duration than usual, greatly boosting both the offensive and defensive capabilities of herself and her allies. Thanks to Team Party hard attribute character damage to status element affected enemies plus 30%, can boost the damage of allies with the same attribute as herself against enemies affected by a status element. On top of the soul trait normal attack damage plus 35%, you can share the EX decreased damage taken 20% if she is used in the first link slot. This makes her highly effective as a character link for normal attack focused characters. Yachiru also has a variety of skills that enhance her performance in guild quests, such as the powerful Flare plus 3 in guild quests, weaken resistance 200% and the Spotted Killer plus. This helped ensure that she shines as a non-controlled character in this quest, especially those with the Spotted Killer and increased range damage rules. Now Yachiru is a hard character with 1285 stamina, 853 attack, 404 defense, 386 focus, and 665 SP. Her killer is a Spotted Killer plus. Her soul trait is normal attack damage plus 35%. Her innate skills are sprint plus 1, long reach plus 20%, and dodge around car damage 50%. Her EX skills are EX damage taken minus 20%, and her attainable skills are Bruiser plus 6%, Team Party hard attribute character damage to cells element affected enemies plus 30%, Voice weaken immunity, or should I say weaken duration minus 200%, follow up, range damage plus 10%, which is increased up to 30% in guild quests, debilitator plus 5 seconds, answer, sharpshooter, booster, killer effect plus 30%, which is increased up to 50% in guild quests, and flurry plus 2, which is increased up to flurry plus 3 in guild quests. Alrighty. Now, Aura. When starting the quest, a special effect will be shown to indicate the ability activated. This ability then boosts a specified stat for all characters in the team or party. Very, very nice. This effect continues until the end of the quest or until the character with the aura ability is KO'd. Sheesh. This effect will activate even if the character with aura is not the active controlled character. If more than one character in the team or party has the aura ability, they will all activate. However, only the most powerful boost to each stat will be applied actually. For example, if one character has spiritual pressure plus 20% and another has spiritual pressure plus 30%, only the 30% boost will activate. Okay, but how does the aura effect look like? I assume like their weapon shines or something, but that's not the case in the picture. I guess we'll have to check it out later on. So here are the fillers for this summon selection. We've got Busby. Oh! What's your name? I honestly forgot. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Hiruchi. Ikifune. Asnod. Rukia. That's Captain Rukia actually. And now, that's the first version of Nanao. God. That's the first version of Busby and the first version of Candice. Alrighty. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, so they look pretty good, honestly. Pretty good summon selection. Don't forget these are 1000 Year Blood War characters, so obviously they're pretty strong. Pretty good to have to roll. So yeah, I would say draw summoning. But let's go and check out the gameplay and then we'll have a more finalized opinion on these characters. So check out the gameplay, shall we?
私のコンパクの 6% を削り直接打ち込んで破壊します。気根蹂躙銃、気根蹂躙銃、気根蹂躙銃、押し付け、押し付け、邪魔です、邪魔です。行きます。通しません。通しません。甘い。甘い。探します。探します。
Okay, so the characters are actually pretty good, pretty nice. These are 1000 Year Blood War characters, so they're pretty cool, they're pretty strong, they're pretty unique as well, because we've got the new ability, the aura, the new skill I should say. Oh, it's actually an ability, so yeah, it is what it is, right? Yachiru is pretty good, she's got 2 boosts and a heal, a mini heal that is. She's also ranged, and she's pretty good. Then we've got Nemu, who's also a pretty all-around character, and Nanao, a shiny, pretty cool character. I mean, they're pretty good, man, they're pretty nice. The gameplay is pretty neat as well, it's pretty nice. Okay, but yeah, these are really strong characters, really fun to play with too. Nanao is amazing, especially Nanao, as she has a heal and a barrier. But yeah, let me know down in the comments who's your favorite out of the three. For me, it's definitely Nanao, but all three are pretty good. Let me know down in the comments if you're summoning. Best of luck to your summons. I'm going to summon, so stay tuned for the next video. Really excited to actually summon, but keep in mind that a lot more hype characters are gonna come out sooner or later, so I think you should hold off and not go down to 0, but these characters are definitely worthy of down to 0 situation. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video because that really helps me out a lot. Also click on the notification bell so you know notified every time I upload. I'll see you next time. Remember to put a smile on your face, and as always, say it with me, Bonkai.